Oh my gosh, I am so sweaty. I am dead after that. Pretty perfectly. Good morning, welcome to the vlog, welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday for me. I've just woken up, so excuse all of this, but it's long run day. Got a half marathon to run today and I'm feeling quite nervous. I did 20Ks last week, so like I know I can do it, but I'm really not feeling the vibes today and I have to do it by myself, which is just such blur. I'm gonna show you how I fuel for a half marathon, what I'm kind of thinking throughout the run, and just make it like a real long run chatty vlog. So, not stoked about having to do it by myself, but my usual running buddy is away camping this weekend. So it's gonna be me and my podcasts against the world. Outfit is a bit rogue today. I wanted to try out the sports bra that I'm gonna be wearing on race day. So it's this little green one from Muscle Nation because it matches my Super Blasts pretty perfectly. But I'm wearing a vest today because I just want to be able to bring lots of bits with me on my run and there's not many water fountains. And it makes me chafe really bad along like my side. So I'm wearing my little Asics top from the Queenstown Marathon. Shorts are from Muscle Republic. I don't usually wear these ones on my long runs. Usually I'll wear my nimble ones, but they're dirty. So we're not off to a great start, and also this is like the weirdest color combination ever known to mankind, but we're just gonna ignore that and get on with it. These are actually my new Super Blasts. They're my second pair of the shoe. My first pair is around like 758 Ks, but they're a touch too small and they're giving me blisters now, so I'm just swapping over to these ones. But I wore them on my first run last week, on my long run last week, and they feel so nice and fresh, so I figure I may as well save myself the blisters and just wear them on today's long run as well. But honestly, if you're looking for a running shoe for long runs that you can also use as like an everyday trainer and feel fast in them, I'm genuinely convinced that like these are the best running shoes ever made. Like I will be purchasing them until I die. And I know that they just brought out another one, the Super Last 3. I don't really like the colorway as much, that they have the options for there. And people say that the shoe has changed a bit and it's more similar to the Super Blast 1, but I have never had the Super Blast 1, just the Super Blast 2, and I love it. If you're after a new running shoe, check out the Super Blast 2 because honestly, it is the fucking best shoe ever. I thought I'd take you through how I fuel my long runs because I honestly feel like that is the most important part and it really sets you up for having a good run. For me, I usually will have like a bagel or 2 pieces of toast or something with like peanut butter, or a lot of people have butter and honey or whatever you want, to have a good carby breakfast. But also what you have for dinner and lunch the day before is just as important. So you should always have a big lunch, something that's really carb heavy, or a big pasta for dinner, or a pizza or something like that, just to set yourself up really well. Because I always notice that like the long runs I struggle with the most are the ones that I haven't fueled enough for, which like is so obvious. But also even applies to shorter runs. Like I went on one during the week and usually I have a snack after work before I go straight into running, but I just went straight into running and I felt so weak and so tired, and it literally just made it so much harder than it needed to be. So I have 2 different types of gels that I've been using. I've been trying out the sap gels lately. They're the ones that James Warnock and his business partner made, and they're like the maple syrup gels. At first I didn't really like them because I found the taste a bit, I guess, jarring because I'm used to having a gel that has literally no flavor. But now I actually quite like them, and it is 25 grams of carbs and it's literally just maple syrup and salt. So if you want to put something in your body that's like not artificial, if you have a sensitive stomach, they're really yummy. And then my favorite gel, my OG gel, is the Precision Fuel gel. This one. It tastes like nothing, which is kind of weird, but I like, it's a bit more of like a thicker gel consistency, but I find it so easy to take. And like I did my marathon taking these, and I don't know if I could do a marathon taking these, especially if it spills on your fingers, like maple syrup everywhere. Not good, but they are nice. So for a half marathon, I try take one every like half hour. So I'll pack enough for that. And sometimes I pack a spare in case I'm just kind of like lagging and I need the energy push So it should take me about just over 2 hours, I think, 2.5 hours, depending how slow I run the slow chunks. So 2 to 2.5 hours maybe. Usually I am so militant about like having my breakfast and stuff before my long runs, but I woke up today and I have no cereal at home, no toast, no bread in the freezer, literally nothing. So then originally I was like, oh, do I just get a gel and like hope for the best? But I really want to give myself the best chance at actually having a good long run. So I think I'm gonna duck to IGA because it opens in 1 minute, and then I'll just get like a bread roll or a pastry or something. And I think I'll start my run from there instead. I know there's a lot of controversy around running vests, but I think they're great if you're going on a long run. The one that I use is this Solomon one. I actually don't know what model it is, but it's the best. It has seen me through my marathon, now this half marathon training block. I have it in the size extra small, if that helps, and I'm like 164 centimeters. It's got like the little water pouches and stuff. I just find it so handy because you can put all your gels in there. You don't need to worry about whether your route has any water fountains or anything like that. And you can fit your keys and your gels, and if you're going somewhere afterwards, you can fit like a little jacket or something in there. So I think it's the best, and I love running vests. So let's load her up. A tip that my boyfriend actually taught me is to keep your little water pouches in the freezer once you have cleaned and dried them, because it stops them going moldy, which if you live in Australia, Sydney specifically, it's always so fucking muggy here. So that is a great little handy tip. I just need to do my hair and then put some sunscreen on, and then we are all kitted up and ready to get out the door. Guys, I really don't want to do this, but it's gonna be fine. It is going to be good. My run today is broken up into a few chunks. The first one is 4Ks at a conversational pace, and then we go into a 5K block at race pace. Croissant acquired. 1K down, pace is 6:25, which is good. Nice and chill, exactly where we want to be. I feel so much better after eating that croissant. I was so hungry before. That one was at 6:25. I'm running downhill now, which is nice. So I'm about to hit 4Ks. Then it's time to do 5Ks at 5:35, which is my ideal race pace. It is going to be broken up a little bit, obviously, because there are some traffic lights, which isn't ideal, but we're going to smash it. I've walked my GPS a bit because there was just like 200 meters where it said I was running 8 to 9 minutes, and I literally wasn't because I was out of breath. It's kind of annoying. I just got to the bathroom and I accidentally opened the door. It's done. Feeling pretty good. I think because there's been so many stops with the traffic lights, but oh well, I'm having fun. I think that one was like 6:21, so a bit more chill now. Oh God. There she is. The reason we ran all the way through the city. Battling, guys. I'm taking a little break just because I need it. It's just not looking good for race day coming up in literally 5 weeks. So I'm like, Okay, it turns out I literally just needed a gel because I ran that last kilometer of the 5K actually in pace, so. Oh my gosh, I am so sweaty, but yay, I did it. My lapse time was like crazy long, like literally like an extra 40 minutes or something, because so many traffic lights in that route, like so many traffic lights. Going into the city is like along a main road, so there's heaps of lights, and then when you're actually in the city itself, like that was literally traffic lights every like 100 meters, which is kind of annoying. And also there were a few Ks in the city where like
1K in my second block, I was literally like running downhill, and I could feel myself going fast without any effort, obviously, because it was like a steep downhill. And my Garmin GPS was so off because of all the buildings that it was like, oh, you're running at a 7:30 pace. And I was like, that is like physically impossible. Like, I'm not. Which is kind of annoying because then it clocked that K as way slower than it would have been. So my second block overall was much slower, and it definitely was slower. Like, I don't know if I would have hit the pace, but I think I would have been closer to the range. But yeah, anyway, I am dead after that. I'm so glad it's over. I kind of got to the last like 5Ks and I was like, okay, I've had enough now. I've got a bit of a niggle in my hip, which is kind of annoying. I think I need to do some stretches and make sure I get to the gym this week. I'm feeling really intimidated by the idea of sub 2. Like, it feels really fast still for me. So a bit scared about that, but I'm trying to just remind myself that on race day, I'll be running on fresh legs, which will help a lot. And the atmosphere will be there, and I'm running with Ree, and Ree is a faster runner than me. So I think hopefully we will crack it. I can enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I have some friends going to the beach this afternoon, but I don't know if I can be bothered. I feel like I should probably like try sort my life out and go grocery shopping and stuff. Why is grocery shopping so freaking expensive? Like, what do you mean that I just spent $100 at Coles? Buying what? I literally just bought stuff for lunch, dinner, and breakfast, and I've spent $100. And I'm like, what the hell? But on that note, I am very excited about some of the things that I bought. I'm gonna make laksa for my meal prep lunch this week, and I'm gonna do protein pancakes for breakfast and eggplant bao buns for dinner. So I am very excited. It was worth my fucking arm and a leg of money, but yay! They're a little bit protein powdery, but in the grand scheme of things, not bad. I think they'll do nicely for breakfast at work. Oh no, they're touching. Clearly my pouring skills could use a bit of work. Yum! I think it's gonna be quite nice to have a few of those for brekkie, just for something new. I've just popped my eggplant in the fridge. I've got it marinating for at least like half an hour, 45 minutes. It's meant to be an hour, but I'm not waiting that long because I forgot that I need to do that. But I'm making eggplant bao buns, and I'm very excited about that. And I'm just feeling so good. I feel like I've had such a nice Sunday reset. Like, did all my meal prep of my lunches and my breakfast, did 2 loads of washing, I cleaned my flat, like did my long run. Like, I'm just feeling really good about the week. And I also feel like I like didn't just waste my whole weekend, because sometimes when I do like a life reset, I feel like I'm wasting my weekend time, which like you kind of are. But like, I saw friends yesterday, like Ben and I did heaps on the weekend. So I feel like I've had a really fulfilling weekend still, which is really nice. And I feel like this week is going to be a good week. It's going to be really busy because I'm off to Perth next weekend for my little sister's engagement party, which will be fun. But we're dressing up at work for the Oscars tomorrow, so that should be cute. But yeah, I think I'll end the vlog here. I'll probably show you guys my miso eggplant bao buns because they're going to be yummy. And I might just watch some Netflix and have an early night. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys again next week with another vlog. Bye.